everybody, how is it going? This is just a short breeding update video. I figured I would go ahead and talk to you guys about what we're looking at for our upcoming ball python breeding season. As you know from many of my other videos, I have already told you that we are not breeding boa constrictors yet. We are not breeding reticulated pythons yet. We are not breeding Kenyan sand boas yet, because none of those snakes are of age or maturity weight-wise to breed yet. So we are still only working with the ball pythons. Now, as you know, our first clutch of 13 eggs, we have, oh my goodness, we decided to put the all gene back up for sale. I don't know if I'd said that in any other video, but if you follow us on TikTok and Instagram, I posted there about it. I did a video of her to kind of show you what she looks like. She's our pewter kingpin, the all gene animal from the first clutch. She got all 4 genes from the parents. That is pastel, cinnamon, lesser, and pinstripe. So she's very beautiful, and we really hope that somebody makes her their next snake soon. So we've got her, and we also have our pewter blast, another really beautiful snake. Right now it looks silvery. That's how they look as hatchlings, and they change color as they grow up. And we've got a kingpin. We've got our kingpin, which is pinstripe and lesser together. They are all females, so all the babies we have left are female. No males left. I've gotten a few inquiries on Morph Market about our corn snakes. They're still up for sale. Dane and Rosalie, adult proven breeding corn snakes. They're a good option if you are interested in doing some really cool corn snake stuff. Dane is het for strawberry, anery, motley, and he's possibly het for sunrise. Rosalie is a salmon snow. Dane is an ultra male tessera. Both really beautiful corn snakes. So, in the last video, which was our hot topic video of the week, I told you a little bit about our first pairing, which is going to be Kadabra and Lucian. So we're going to get some mystic potions out of that. If you've seen the infamous purple ball pythons, there's a few ways to get something like that. Mystic is in the blue-eyed leucistic complex, so we're going to get some mystic potions out of that if it works out, and some butter mystics or mystic butters, which is another combo that creates a blue-eyed leucistic ball python. If you don't know what that is, it's different from an albino animal. Some of the animals you see in the animal kingdom, you know, they're white and they got red eyes or whatever. This is different. A leucistic animal, it's going to appear white, but it's going to have blue eyes, and it's different genetically from an albino animal. But they are very awesome. Everybody loves the blue-eyed leucistic ball pythons, so that is why we're going to make more. So be on the lookout for some baby Lucians in the near future. We really want to start pairing both of them by at least November. We're just waiting on Lucian to get a little bit bigger. The Super Mystic is definitely there. We also would like to pair him with a couple more females we have if he stays on food. If he doesn't go off of food and start losing a bunch of weight, then we will pair him with 2 other females. Nala, who is our chainsaw, so she is cinnamon, pinstripe, and Mojave. Produced some really pretty codon stuff with her, and some more blue-eyed Lucies. And then also our GHI lesser, possible super GHI. She's ready to go right behind Kadabra. Now, Kadabra weighs enough to breed now. The GHI lesser, possible super GHI, she's on the cusp, okay? And the Nala is about 820 grams right now. She's got a little bit of ways to go, but she's about to get there. Our pod female is kind of in the middle. She's, you know, getting bigger, but she's not quite big enough to breed, so we don't have any pod stuff yet. Is in the works. And then our pastel clown female, it's 66% het hypo. She is definitely smaller than the pod, so it's going to be another year probably before we can breed either of those. But we are excited to do some more recessive stuff and actually have some visual recessive parents so that more of the babies will actually come out visually recessive as well. As you know, our second clutch is still in the incubator. It is due to start hipping October 17th. That is the clutch from Zahara and Cillian, who we bought as both 100% het clown. So be on the lookout for those babies. We are excited. We really hope we hit some clown combos. That's what we're going for. So let's hope that the odds are there. There's 8 eggs total. So let's see what we get. I've had a few people ask, you know, are we ever going to vend at any shows? And the answer to that is we want to get at least maybe 2 or 3 years into our breeding projects to be able to feel like we have enough to offer people to vend at a show. Now, we will still go to shows so that we can make videos for you guys and show you what's all at the show if, you know, you miss out and you can't go, and show you some of the breeders there and what they've got if you want to maybe contact them. But as far as us actually vending at a show, I can't really tell you when exactly that'll be. We just want to have enough on our table to offer, you know, because, you know, a lot of times when you have a clutch, you know, and you do put them on Morph Market and you do have people that know you locally and they're nearby, you sell out of a lot of your babies that way first. And so, you know, when we had these 13 babies in the beginning, you know, we were thinking, hey, you know what, by the time we get a second and third clutch, if we got any of these 13 babies left, we might set up a little table at a show. But you know, we've got 4 babies left for sale out of the 13 now, and we've got the 8 in the incubator. So we really do want to vend at a show. It will be an awesome experience. I would love to be able to start getting to know a lot more people in person that may not already know us. We do sometimes run into people that do already know who we are because they've seen our YouTube, they've seen us on Morph Market, things like that, or they've maybe heard about us by word of mouth. And so we are glad that we are starting to get noticed in the local community around Birmingham, Trustful, Hoover, places like that. So, you know, we're very excited for the future. We've got, you know, a lot of things in the works in the future. And obviously later on, when another year or 2 goes by, we'll finally be able to breed our boa constrictors and possibly our reticulated pythons a little bit later, and do some dwarf and super dwarf crosses with Eden and Ripley. So, you know, we got to get excited for the future. We can't get too impatient and try to just start doing things, you know, before we're really ready. Also, you know, we have Diglett, our albino Kenyan sandboa. We'll be able to do some of that stuff later. And Kenyan sandboas are one of the best beginner snakes to start out with. So that's another thing that we want to focus on, is we want to focus on a lot of snakes that are good for beginners, because we're focused on bringing people into the snake community that maybe perhaps already weren't interested in the snake, but maybe now they are because they've seen our videos or they've heard about us. And so that's one reason why we like to breed ball pythons, why we want to breed Kenyan sandboas. We were going to breed corn snakes, but we ended up deciding to halt that for now. We may pick that up later, but corn snakes are another great beginner snake. And then we have some of the more advanced level snakes that will be breeding, like boa constrictors and reticulated pythons. So we want to have a little bit of a variety for everybody. We want everybody to be able to find what they're looking for if they come to us, and be able to answer any question that they have and help them out. So we're very excited for this next breeding season. We are super hyped for the future clutches that we'll have, and you know, we thank you guys for keeping up with our videos and watching and always asking us, you know, what are we working on, what are our future plans, because you know, that keeps us motivated, that keeps us excited about the things to come. So thank you for watching this week's breeding update video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram. Our name is @magic_city_morphs, and we are also on TikTok. We are @Magic City Morphs on TikTok. We will see you guys next week.